So this white monkey job actually is when you do like advertisements or voiceovers. I've had friends that have done voiceovers, or you do commercials for a product, again, to give it more credence. So in this case, this is an engineer guy that presumably is an engineer posing as this expert on this product, right? Was it some sort of...
It's a pick and place machine.
Pick and place machine, right?
Yeah.
Machinery stuff.
Yeah.
And the funny thing about this is that they'll have like an archetype of a person. This guy fits the bill.
Yes.
The 50-ish-year-old white guy that looks kind of wise and smart with glasses.
Yes.
It is the type. That is usually what they go for.
Yes.
Right? Now, the problem with this guy, apparently they didn't like his voice.
Yeah.
Because this is one of our favorites. This happens all the time, but this is one of our favorites because they didn't like his voice because they replaced it, obviously, with some dude on Fiverr or something.
Yeah.
Because they want him to sound more like wise and manly.
You know, there's another thing that happens with actually a lot of Chinese production, and that includes TV shows and stuff, is they don't have proper microphones.
Yes.
So when they film something, they just film it with a built-in camera, and they dub it later. They don't worry about sound. So they don't have like boom mics or anything like that. And you'll see this in big productions, they don't do it. You know, they just film them doing their thing, and then afterwards they'll dub it in a studio.
Oh, it happens all the time. If you watch a lot of movies too.
Yeah.
We were looking for White Monkey clips of movies, and they were dubbing over all their voices with different people, just like this guy.
So we'd play a couple of clips of this guy, and it's hilarious.
He's classic.
Yeah, let's
you guys
do it.
might have seen him before.
Oh, absolutely. The
featured him
Neodentech guy? Come on, let's do it.
Everybody,
He's lower.
I am the engineer of Neodentech. We focus on how to make our SMT machines operate more efficiently, assemble more accurately, and use more stably all the time. But today I'm glad to announce to all of you, yes, we have done it. Someone may ask whether our machine can support 1.2 meters LED strip. Of course, the answer is yes. Neoden 4 not only can bring convenience via efficient automatic rails, ingenious heads designing, and high-definition CCD moving camera also help to ensure mounting accuracy, which absolutely is beyond your imagination. Why not DO10 4 can do it? This is definitely what you want, I assure. Wow, what a great combination. Yeah, now you can imagine how greatly the efficiency is improved. Neoden 4 absolutely gives you an unprecedented using experience.
So I want to say that Neodentech is one of our favorites because these are a dime a dozen everywhere, getting the White Monkey foreigner to talk about something they might not even know about. But this one was so good because they made his voice like rich and deep, and it so clearly doesn't match who he is.
Yeah, I really like this. Like, someone may ask whether our machine can support 1.2 meters LED strip. Someone may ask. Really? Who?
Someone.
But someone may ask.
Ask whether our machine can support 1.2 meters LED strip. Of course, the answer is yes. Neoden 4 not only can bring convenience via efficient automatic rails, ingenious heads designing, and high-definition...
Ingenious heads designing.
That's what I love about this is it's a Chinglish script.
Yeah.
And they already had the guy read it out, and I think he's actually mouthing to the dialogue that the guy's reading, the dub voice. He's probably listening to that and like repeating it basically.
Yeah, it's possible because the lips kind of match. You know what I mean?
CCD moving camera also help to ensure mounting accuracy, which absolutely is beyond your imagination.
Is it though? Is it though? My imagination is pretty expansive.
This pick and place machine is beyond your imagination.
And when I have dreams before sleep, I think about pick and play machines, and I'm like,
pick and place, not pick and play.
Sorry, pick and place machine. I think about like what are the limitations of this?
Yeah,
and I wonder if this goes beyond.
I don't know. Someone may ask.
Why not? DO10-4 can do it.
What does this mean? Okay, look at that. It says, why not? Neoden 4 can't do it.
I'm reading the Chinese. Yeah, no, it can do it. It can do anything, right?
It's like, why not? It can do it. But it says can't do it. Why not? Neoden 4 can't do it.
That's not a very good thing to say.
No, it's not.
But this is definitely what you want, I assure.
That's what I
Listen
say
in
to advertisements.
I assure.
Yes.
Wow, what a great combination. Yeah, now you can imagine how great...
Yeah. You can't even go that low. It's like,
This is such an incredible advert.
I've seen it 100 times.
But every time.
And it has like 4,000 views or something. This never went viral.
Yeah.
This is something you found, right?
Yeah, exactly.
This is just so, again, there's so many of these ads, but there's none that have come close to this Chabador level of bullshit like dubbing.
It's so cool though.
Yeah.
This guy is so excited.
Oh, he's so good.
It's exciting.
I'd love to talk to him.
Yeah, me too. Because
If we could get him on the show, it'd be incredible.
But his voice doesn't sound like
But
that.
we can assure you that we could change that.
I assure.
I assure.
Walk like a turkey.
This is a typical demo class.
Yeah, that's a demo class, right?
Like, get the foreigner to do silly stuff.
Yeah.
For the parents.
And I mean, I gotta say, that's a big part of being a foreigner in China. You have to be ridiculed. Mm-hmm. You know, you're just entertainment. You're something to be ridiculed.
Yeah.
It's not nice. Unless, of course, you go there to be a factory boss or something. That's different. But if you're there doing ESL and stuff, you will find yourself in a situation like this.
Yeah.
You got to really let go of your dignity. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta let it go and let it, like, go off and get married and have
Yeah,
kids.
that's correct. Yeah, because you go walk like a turkey.
Yeah.
Again, we go back to the merman.
Yeah, this is another situation. Different mermen. I think these guys have better outfits, to be honest. They have flowing tails. They're much prettier than the other guy.
And what do you think they're doing?
Probably
Other than making me realize that
Oh.
I need to start working out again.
It's perfume.
Yeah, it's perfume.
Yeah.
They're selling perfume.
I want to smell like a sweaty ass merman. That's what I want to smell like.
Yeah. Anyway, you can see the look on that guy's face. He's like, "Oh shit, someone's filming this." See the look on his face?
Yeah, he's like, this is gonna get out, and it actually ended up going in a video that hit like 3 million people.
Yeah,
2 videos. So.
This poor guy, because he took the job and
Poor
he's
guy.
like, "Oh man, this sucks."
I'm not after these guys.
No,
I get it.
He's like, I hope nobody sees me like this. Like, let's just get this over with.
Yes.
Let's get this day done. I'm gonna get my 400 RMB or whatever it is. Let me just do this.
What I will say is that I could never pull that. No one wants to see me in that position. They have much better bodies than I do. So flaunt it. Sell it, boys.
Yeah, be a merman.
Be a merman.
Yes.
Merman.
Merman.
In northern China, they'll often get Russian women from northern China across the border.
Oh, right.
They'll have them hang out there for a while or whatever, and they'll eventually make it south. But they'll have Russian women that unfortunately end up in prostitution because they can charge way more. And I'll tell you how this happens. It's actually a fantastic documentary. I think it was by Vice. Was it by Vice that we watched?
I don't know.
Remember we watched that? The failed models end up having to do this?
Yeah, I think we
I think
did.
it was Vice, yeah.
Probably.
Great documentary. So what happens is they'll go to China and get promised modeling work.
Yes.
So like the merman gig that you saw?
Yeah.
Things like that. Like the merman gigs, the runway models for the underwear stuff, that kind of stuff. They go there for that because in their small village in Russia, you're going to make a lot more money in China for getting a white monkey job. But a lot of times they get held in contracts and they can't actually get any money, so they end up in things like this. Now, this might not be full-fledged prostitution. It could be a hostess type thing where you have to just drink with people.
Yeah.
Right? But that being said, it's pretty awful what happens.
Remember when these guys invaded?
No,
this is old.
funny.
This is old news, but
Yeah, it's classic though.
they were out to what were they? What was it, like canned soup or something?
Yeah,
or
some sort of food.
yeah, so
drink.
they all dressed up like the 300 Spartans, and they went marching along with their canned beans or whatever it was.
Yeah, whatever the hell it
But
was.
then they all got arrested. You can actually, if we get ourselves out of here, look down there in the bottom corner. You could see one of them being
Poor
arrested.
guys.
They all got
Poor white
arrested.
monkeys.
Yeah, because one thing that people don't realize is it's not legal to do this.
No.
It's not legal.
No, the white monkey jobs are illegal.
They are illegal. Yes, that's how China works.
Yeah.
Though you don't
Right,
know
right.
what's illegal
Nope.
until they tell you, hey, that's illegal.
Yep.
Know what I mean?
And this is the category of the actors. So
Yeah.
you'll be in Chinese shows or movies, usually playing the bad guy. It's been a while, we have to play the classic clip
Yes.
of the foreigners. We actually know a couple of them.
Yeah. You know what? There's one of these guys in here. I contacted him.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh man, I loved you in Zhongguo Bingwan, which is the name of this movie, which means like the king of the Chinese soldiers, right? And he actually replied and he was like, yeah, there was a hell of a blast or something. And I said, man, you got to come for an interview on our show. And then he looked us up and he ghosted me. It's like, you know what I mean?
Well, because he probably wants more jobs.
Yeah, because that's his thing. He does these little
we won't tell
parts.
which one it is.
No, but he does all these little bit parts.
There's a bunch of foreigners like Americans.
Yeah,
and
so
stuff
we're
in
going to get out of this and just show it to you quickly. All right, so let's do it.
Just you guys? Huh? Can ya? You, what's your best skill? Oh, you don't know English, you idiot.
What did you see?
Oh, you understand English, huh? I said, what's your best skill, little man?
So, dare you compete with me?
Whatever. Come on, man.
See? Are you convinced?
This doesn't count.
What do you want?
A couple reasons why this is so funny. This is your typical, like, hire the white monkey type, foreigner type people to be in a movie or a show to give it more, like, Hollywood credit. But they won't hire actors. They'll just hire random people, right? And the problem is if you let this guy come up with his own lines, the foreigner, he probably would have been fine. But they make him read their own script, right?
Sure.
So it sounds so unnatural. It's unbelievable. And then they dubbed the Chinese guy over with like machine
Dare
language.
you compete me? This has been another one of our favorites around the office forever. It's hilarious.
It's so good. The whole point of the movie is this guy, like, we watched the whole thing.
Yeah.
The Bin Wang, the guy, the soldier guy, the Chinese guy, he's kind of like, they set him up as like this nobody. Like, he's never going to make it through the army. He's crying. He wants to go home.
Yeah, he wants to go home to his grandma.
He wants to go home to his grandma. And, like, everyone makes fun of him.
Yeah,
right?
but then it turns out he's badass.
Turns out he's a badass, and he, like, kicks everyone's ass. And this is a typical scene you'll see is get all the foreigners there, and like, the Chinese person will win. Right?
I must say that it's so hilariously bad, this movie. It's one of those that's so bad it's good.
That's so bad it's good.
Yeah.
I would watch it again.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd watch this over Wolf Warrior.
Oh, yeah, this is much better than Wolf Warrior.
Wolf Warriors suck. It takes itself too serious. You know, this is...
Yeah, this is more fun.
I actually, the fact that this movie does take itself serious is what makes it so good.
Yeah, because it's so serious.
Yeah, exactly.
It's so
hilarious.
bad.
Yeah, remember that? No, we'll get into it another time. But yeah, that's a white monkey job right there, being an actor. And you see this often. And it's weird. You'll get people that are not what you would consider actor-worthy.
No.
Just being actors. So it's just
That's
like...
what a white monkey job is?
Yeah, they just get like a random foreigner. It doesn't matter like what you look like, but you're just a foreigner. And so we can throw you in this TV series or this movie, you know?
To be fair, this guy looks like a soldier, but the fact that they fed him a Chinglish script
Yes.
completely takes any seriousness out of it.
I know. Whatever.
It was me.
Whatever.
Like, who? What? That's not a reaction to that.
No. Dare you compete me? Whatever.
What? Like, the line he said before that actually is so unnatural.
Which
it's
one?
Not his fault.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Can you?
Can you? Yeah, what is that all about? Yeah, let's play that again.
Just you guys? Huh? Can ya?
Like, that's not... He would never say that.
Just you guys, huh? Can you? What does that even mean?
Can you what?
Yeah.
You, what's your best skill?
And have you ever I've seen this so many times it makes sense to me now.
Yeah.
Have you ever approached someone, like you're in the supermarket, right?
Yeah.
And someone looks back and they're like, how's it going? And you're like, what's your best skill?
You, what's your best skill? Exactly.
They're like, what? Why?
Yeah, exactly.
You don't know English, you idiot.
You idiot.
You idiot.
What did you see?
What did you say? Yeah,
That's real.
he's got to come in here and like prove this guy wrong.
Can ya?
Oh, you understand English, huh? I said, what's your best skill, little man?
So, dare you compete with me?
What?
I love that. It's like a machine
And it's
language.
dubbed wrong.
It's dubbed, and I think it's computer language.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
It's hilarious.
Never. Come on, man.
And I love that. By the way, this is one high five scene. They do this so many times in this because I think they have this archetype. This is what Americans do: is they high five each other all the time.
Yeah, correct. I mean, you missed out the part. We had to cut it up a bit, but you missed out the part where he's high fiving everyone because he's just shot his beer bottles, right? And he did a pretty good job, by the way.
Yeah,
he hit them all.
He did.
So I don't understand why the
he's not
the
looking.
Chinese soldier thinks he won. Yeah, he didn't look, but he's still that's not how a target practice thing works.
I don't know, man. If you can do it blind,
Maybe.
you can shoot those Qingdao bottles with the same stock sound effect
Yes,
over and over.
over and over.
It's like, yeah, what's up? This guy's like, being honest, like, no, I love this.
Yes.
It's so bad. It's like when you have like a 1991 computer and there's like sound effects you play over and over again.
Yeah, that's right. Like when your window crashes and makes a
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
See? Are you convinced?
This doesn't count.
What do you want?
I like how he says, "What do you want?" but the subtitle says, "What do you have left?"
Yes. What do you want?
It doesn't say that.
No. What do you want? World peace.
There was this thing going around in China where this thing called black garlic was super popular, and it's this Japanese
remember.
cooking method of taking garlic and cooking it slowly for a month.
Yeah.
What happens is it caramelizes and it takes all the kind of harsh garlic taste out, and it becomes umami flavor.
Yeah.
Chop it up, cook vegetables with it. It's very expensive.
Yeah.
And I like it. I actually use it in cooking. But for some reason, this black garlic company decided we need to have a white monkey
Yeah, we do.
to promote our black garlic. I
Yeah.
mean, when I think black garlic, I think of a British guy, apparently. So they get this guy to put on a suit
Yeah.
and pretend like he's from England and then talk about black garlic. But in
Yeah.
fact, he's most likely Russian.
Yes.
And he doesn't speak English.
Correct.
But so the average viewer in China who doesn't speak English has no idea that this guy's not speaking English. Right?
Yeah.
They have no idea.
Yeah, because it's just, when you... I couldn't tell the difference between Russian and Polish or whatever.
Yeah,
People
you would,
speaking.
because you don't speak it.
Yeah, because you don't. So
Yeah.
when you're hearing, it's just a foreign language, like a why whatever it is. So we'll just play this for you. For those of you who haven't seen this,
classic.
it's a treat.
I am Richard from England, European General Agent of the Ginger Boss. I am a very demanding person for food, and I chose junk because of the hip standards and hip quality of junk's products. Single-handed, like garlic energy, up to 1,100 kilojoules. Very hip nutrition.
I like
Yeah.
that by the end of it,
Yeah.
it's dubbed from the beginning, right?
Yeah.
Go back. Like, I'm from Richard from England, but his lips are moving at the correct pace.
Oh yeah, in the beginning, definitely.
Yeah, it's like,
Ginger Boss. I am
right?
Ginger Boss.
But then later, like, he's like slack. He's just bending. He's like, fuck this.
Yeah, he doesn't want to do it anymore.
And it doesn't match the dialogue. He's just like,
Yeah.
they're like, just speak. He doesn't
Yeah.
even know the word hi. He nutrition.
Yeah, he nutrition.
And I'm not blaming him.
No, it's not
You
his
don't have to
language.
speak English. But why did you pick him?
Now
This is a
now
White monkey,
now this is where we start to really get into the immoral side
Yes.
of things. Okay, pretending to be doctors and I don't know technicians and things like that.
Doctors are the worst.
Yeah, this guy's selling like a impotence drug, right?
Yeah.
That's whatever. Okay, but when you've got people,
Oh,
sorry, before we
get Dr. Men back.
we got to get Dr. Man back.
Okay.
This guy's not Dr. Gali.
And he's also not American.
no, he's not.
If you hear him speaking, it doesn't matter, but they lie about it.
The thing is, I knew an old guy in Shenzhen, and he used to brag about doing all these and how he was like a doctor for a breast implant thing, on TV and adverts and stuff. And it's like, dude, he was like a drunk old English teacher, with a rat tail, long rat tail hair, looked like a slob. They put him in a lab coat because he's old, right? He had a white rat tail. Okay.
Jeez.
Like a skullet.
Yeah.
It's something like that.
Right.
And they dressed him up and they made adverts and he was like, had to stand there as if he's like a doctor and with a clipboard and stuff, right? They're selling plastic surgery for breast implants. And this guy is giving credence to this hack job place. Nobody knows if they're good or not, but because it's got this foreign looking doctor, the poor girls are watching this advert thinking, I'll choose that one because it looks like they have European doctors or they have like an international doctors. It gives them more credibility. Meanwhile, it's like a hack shop,
Right.
It's terrible. That's where you really throw your credibility out of the window.
We had a guy in the city I was living in. He was going around masquerading as a plastic surgeon. He wasn't, right? They're using him all over the advertisements. And when we were choosing it, it turns out that place was like medical malpractice out the wazoo.
Of course, all of them are.
Yeah.
I mean, what the hell? You've got beauty spas, but they do plastic surgery as well. Like you
like
go
as
in
a
there.
side thing.
Yeah, you go in there for facials or a massage, but you can also get like, I don't know, liposuction and Botox and weird, plastic
it's just
surgery.
some rando doing it. It's just like in China, to work at a pharmacy as a pharmacist, you don't have to go to school, right? So you just have some rando that took some little exam or bought their way through it.
Dude,
giving
remember,
medicine.
that happened here in the States where they came in and they killed people.
Yeah.
Because like they working in those spa things doing plastic surgery, they started to come in here and just unlicensed do it here, and someone died.
Yeah.
And then they found out the person was just like an IE that basically was doing this in China and came over here, that kind of thing. So you got to watch out for that.
You do.
But that's immoral to pretend you're some some professional, especially a health professional, because you've got
Yeah.
people selling Lianhua Qingwen capsules as a cure for COVID, for instance. Okay, people that have got no right talking about anything medical.
No.
You know, one might say that they have their own medical issues to take care of. You know.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this is the immoral side of white monkey jobs, the highly immoral side of white monkey jobs.
Yeah.
It's pretending to be a freaking doctor. Then you got like these celebrity sites. It's kind of, you know.
The only reason I want to throw this in here is because
Yeah.
you know the classic Zhong Xinas.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, Bing Chiling, you know.
All that kind of stuff. But I put this vlog he did in my white monkey video.
Yeah.
It's a vlog of him in a supermarket in Ningxia.
Right.
And he's like, I like to eat, you know, these cookies or whatever. And I put it, just to avoid copyright, I mirrored the video.
So it's flipped.
It's flipped, you can see.
Right. Yeah, you can see the Chinese, yeah.
Yeah, it's trillered. It's raw. It says raw. I put this frame there. Put John Cena and I changed the color and I changed the speed and the voice.
Right.
And I still got hit with a copyright claim.
Of course, man.
It's insane. And I played like not that much of it, right?
Yeah, that's why we've only put screen grabs here, not
Yeah.
the video. Otherwise, we'll get claimed.
Yeah, just screen grabs. But anyway, he's walking around in this clip. He's walking around in a shopping mall, and he's like, you might not know this, but in China, they have supermarkets in the shopping malls. Let's
Yes.
go check it out.
Yeah, exactly.
But this...
Yes, we love
can't
this
play
one.
it, unfortunately.
Yeah, because we also get hit by copyright. But remember, this Hiddleston, or whatever his name is, Higglepuff.
Higglepuff,
Yeah.
or whatever.
He
Tim Higglepuff or
he
something?
made that fantastic breakfast, which is just
It's a Centrum vitamin ad.
yeah.
And I guess what they're trying to say is that this whole breakfast has a lot of vitamins.
But they
just
don't
like a
explain
vitamin.
it in
They
the
don't.
ad. They just I made this breakfast for you, and he puts it down. Now
Well, what is the breakfast? Oh, yeah, you play.
It's literally just there. You can see he puts it down, and then he puts some pepper on top. Now this is the part that I like, so I added this in so we could listen. He says,
Pepper on top, right?
Go back
"No,
to that play.
no, pepper underneath." What the hell? What kind of a question is that? Yeah, let's look at the plate. Like when he puts it down.
I don't know about you, but that is literally okay. So let's break this down.
Yeah.
The left is blackberries.
Yes.
Okay. Mm-hmm. The second thing is carrots. Mm-hmm. The third thing is kale. The fourth thing is cabbage.
Yes.
The fifth thing is corn.
Yes.
The sixth thing is red peppers. Mm-hmm. The seventh thing is
Cucumbers,
cucumbers.
yeah.
And the eighth thing is red beans. And in the middle is one egg.
Yeah.
And it's all raw.
Yes. Except
And,
the egg.
and that's breakfast.
Yes.
Who eats that for breakfast?
I'd eat the egg.
That's fine.
I'd eat the egg.
But he's serving a Chinese woman, right?
Yes.
I can tell you in China, they do not eat plates of raw vegetables
No.
like this. That's like
No.
a pound of vegetables.
No.
And then he puts pepper on it.
Yeah, but I mean, the question that he asks.
Pepper on top, right?
Okay, first of all, surely you should ask before you put the pepper on.
Yeah, and he had to think about it. He's like, oh, I knew I had to do something.
Pepper on top, right?
Yeah. And then he's like, this is my
She's
line.
like, no!
No!
Pepper underneath. How many times do I have to tell you?
Yes.
Pepper on the side.
I don't
Pepper,
want to see the pepper.
pepper on the floor. Like, what the hell do you want pepper on that bunch of vegetables anyway?
What? No salt. No cooking. No oil.
Oh, but then
No
here,
salad dressing.
here comes the actual part. He's like,
Oh, 还有你的香椿.
That's his one Chinese line. It means, oh, and your Centrum.
yeah, and also...
Like, don't forget your Centrum.
Yeah, oh, also your Centrum. Now, here's the thing. Now, we've theorized that
We've talked about this so much before.
But we theorized that this plate of garbage that he's put down, this
Yeah.
healthy plate of nutritious,
It's barely food.
that's supposed to
Represent.
everything you get from a Centrum pill.
Doesn't that make sense?
Yeah, okay, but then why would you also take a Centrum pill?
He goes, eat this plate of vegetables to get your vitamins. Oh, also, don't forget your Centrum, which has the same vitamins.
Isn't that overdosing on vitamins?
You would think. He goes, or if you don't have time, you can just take this Centrum. We've thought about this many times.
He could have said that, but
Yeah.
no, he's like, eat this disgusting plate that, by the way, I didn't put any effort into. I just chopped some raw stuff on and put them in lines. Here you go.
Put pepper.
Yeah, and pepper on top, right? But eat all of this and then
have it.
eat this too.
What I want you to have is fat-soluble vitamins to be overdosing in your system.
Yes.
And don't you think you'd go like, you don't need... This is what I would say.
Yeah.
You normally eat this for some reason. Some psycho woman that's eating
This
this.
is your
plate.
normal
Like,
breakfast.
No, fuck the Lucky Charms. Give me 6 pounds of roughage.
I couldn't even fit all of that in me, right? You know what I'm saying? It's this little petite Chinese woman there is going to be scarfing down this.
Dude, who sits down at 6 a.m. before work and goes, I want a fucking plate of taco toppings? You know what I mean? Because that's what it is.
And uncooked beans? Dude! Isn't that like ricin, like poison or something? I don't know if you can eat uncooked beans like that. It's terrible. You eat that?
Oh my gosh, it's probably chip your teeth.
Yeah, it's terrible.
So,
Yeah.
we're trying to make sense out of this Chinese advertisement because this is even for a Western product, right?
Yeah.
So to me, Tom Higglepuff would sit down and go, "You usually eat this,
Yes.
but I have a better option because you're always on the go.
Yeah.
The fantasy is like this handsome guy's looking after you, right?
Yeah.
You're always on the go. I found something even better.
Better, yeah.
You can have one of these vitamins and it actually equals more than this.
But they didn't do that. They just said eat this and
this.
and
还有你的香醇. 还有 means also.
Yes.
So she has to sit down and pile in that roughage like a goat and then eat the vitamin as well.
Yes.
He didn't save her anything.
No. What the hell?
Higglepuff's a joke for doing.
Yeah.
Pepper on top, right? Oh, 还有你的香醇.
He's even got like 2 bottles of
He's
it.
got
though.
2.
Yeah.
Can we see what they're different?
Yeah, one of them's got a blue lid and the other one doesn't.
Oh, okay.
So nothing else. Anyway, and then it's this whole fantasy and he like walks out and he's like, I'm going to be busy for a couple of weeks, but I'll make it up to you.
Remember he goes, "You look great.
Yeah.
You look great."
Bye. I'm walking into black and white land. What the hell's going on? I'm walking into...
See you when I come back to color.
Yeah, exactly. I'm walking into the past. I'm walking into like desaturation. What's
Walking
going
into
on?
Leave It to Beaver.
Yeah, what's going on out there?
See you in Technicolor later.
Yeah, exactly. I'm walking into an original Game Boy screen. I don't know, what is he doing?
He is. He's walking right into this.
Yeah, he is. It's crazy. Oh, that has to be green, doesn't it?
It does. This is a see-through. This is an original Game Boy Pocket.
Yeah, but it's a
It's green,
green
though,
one,
so you
yeah.
won't be able to see it. Yeah, so Tom Higglepuff is hilarious in this, but we couldn't play the whole thing because I lost so much money because that video went viral.
Yeah.
And then I lost all of it within minutes because of Higglepuff's ad for Centrum, who got all the money.
Yeah.
So I funded this ad.
Yeah, you did. You did. That bloody Higglepuff and his nonsense.
What if you should be like, here, graze on this.